A Thornton police officer is the first to arrive at a burning home. He knows there is not a minute to spare. There's no time to wait for firefighters if he's to save a disabled woman that's trapped inside. So he makes a decision. He put his life on the line to save hers.
That fire was over the summer, and our Mackenzie O'Keefe made sure she was there for their special reunion. Mackenzie in Thornton tonight, certainly not the call that officer was expecting that night, Mackenzie.
It really wasn't, Jim. He said it first came through as a medical call, but when he got here, he quickly realized there was a fire. You can see here on this mobile home, the windows out here are still boarded up. You can see where those flames were hitting the roof out here. And while it is a destructive scene, it's also a place that created a deep bond for these two strangers.
Are you Miss Wanda?
May I have a large hug? May I give you a large hug?
It's kind of like your guardian angel, and he was there.
A routine cigarette for Wanda James caught the inside of her mobile home on fire.
She had wanted medical, and when they talked to her, she said her bed was on fire.
And within 2 minutes, Officer Thornton was there.
I literally was 2 to 3 blocks away when I stopped at a red light. I literally flipped on my lights. I made a left turn into the trailer park, and I didn't expect, a fire, I'll be honest with you.
When Officer Ryan Thornton arrived, he saw a little bit of smoke. But what caught his eye was a woman, Wanda.
I could hear her coughing inside, but the door's locked.
Yelling at him through this now boarded up window.
All right, I'm here. Just come to the door. Let's get out. And then she told me she couldn't. She said, I can't.
Wanda can't walk because she has MS, and her wheelchair burned in the flames.
She says she can't get to the door. I'm kicking it.
Without hesitation, Officer Thornton ran straight into the home.
The bed was on fire, some oxygen equipment was on fire, the wall was on fire.
The smoke inside was so thick he couldn't breathe.
I went back on the porch and I told myself, just take like 3 breaths and just go back in and get her. And I think secretly I was hoping maybe there'll be a fire truck out front at that point, and there just wasn't.
So he ran back inside, straight towards the flames.
121, I'm dragging her out.
He told me to put my arms around his neck, and he grabbed me out.
The two escaped, coughing, and quickly collapsed.
Fire's requesting another medic unit, 2 victims.
Officer Thornton was rushed to the hospital in the same ambulance as Wanda.
And I remember I couldn't really talk, but I remember holding your hand.
The two recovered in the hospital just doors from each other, his lungs in bad shape.
They saw a bunch of soot in there and some burns. And
while these charred remains show a scene this officer was not expecting to respond to on that slow night.
We don't make a difference on every call, that's for sure. But every once in a while we get a chance to do something good.
He left Wanda thankful that a police officer went beyond his job title, risking his life to save the woman in the window.
You're my lifesaver. You're my hero.
Thank you. If I would have waited or chosen not to go in, then I don't think Wanda would have made it.
Praise God he did, but he didn't have to.
Now, Wanda said she was so thankful to be able to thank him. She's not able to return home to this mobile home, and that's just because there was so much destruction from this fire. She did go through weeks of rehab and is now doing well after all of this. As far as Officer Thornton goes, he's back on the streets protecting this community. We're live in Thornton. Mackenzie O'Keefe covering Colorado First.
Mackenzie from CBS 4 this morning. Thanks for staying up late with us, Mackenzie.